was a viral sauce started by a TikTok chef, and she started bottling and selling it. And there was just so much wrong with it, from spelling mistakes on the bottle to actually carrying a risk of botulism to anyone that would consume it. Pink sauce is probably like the most detrimental substance on this planet for your health. It's probably safer to eat gas station shrimp out of a used toilet.
Today, when I went to go open it, something is not right. The smell that's coming out of this bottle, something is wrong. It's rotten. So I pulled out the bottle and I opened it up and I had to stick my finger inside of it, but there is a piece of glitter. Is it edible glitter? Am I going to die? Is it safe?
Approved? What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product.
Y'all, so when I first started pouring, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so dark, but it tastes good. Pouring the one that had the lighter color, and oh my gosh, I was like, oh.
Because so many people out there are fascinated with putting weird things in their mouths, the rise of the pink sauce lady was started. But as you guys may have already known, there was a big, steep decline with her. And now she's making a bold comeback with something even more bizarre, a blue sauce. After her initial success turned into a whirlwind of controversies, lawsuits, scams, and going broke, she's back challenging our taste buds and questioning our sanity. Let's talk about this journey from pink to blue and discover what happens when culinary innovation meets scammer meets the wild world of social media. Let's get into it. So, as you guys see, I'm honoring the pink sauce lady with a nice pink sweater. Shout out to the OG of the pink wear, Cameron. He was doing that back damn that 20 years ago, letting us all know that men could look good in pink.
Pause.
So before we go to the blue sauce, let's talk about the rise and fall of the pink sauce. The pink sauce lady, Veronica Shaw, created this unique bubblegum hued condiment, and it quickly captured attention of a lot of people on TikTok. With its distinctive color and taste, the pink sauce became a viral sensation overnight. Shaw's TikTok exploded, and a lot of people were interested in tasting this weird looking sauce. It became so popular, Shaw was able to secure a deal to place her pink sauce in Walmart stores, a significant milestone for any aspiring culinary entrepreneur. This leap from the home kitchen creation to shelves of one of the largest retailers marked a significant achievement in Shaw's career. Before the pink sauce, Shaw was an inspiring chef and content creator with a passion for culinary creativity.
Hey guys, it is your girl, Carly P. Today we're gonna be making these lovely Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie treats.
She used TikTok and YouTube as a platform to showcase her culinary skills and unique creations. The Walmart deal was the pinnacle of her success, symbolizing the transition from her home-based creation to a commercially viable product. But obviously, the high didn't last for long because the fall was coming through. So let's get into it. Shaw's meteoric rise was met with significant challenges. Most of the challenges were brought upon herself. One of the earliest issues was the lack of transparency regarding the ingredients of the pink sauce. Consumers raised concerns about what they were consuming, which is weird of why you would even buy it if you don't know what's in it. People are weird. Highlighting the points of transparency in the food industry.
Today, when I went to go open it, something is not right. The smell that's coming out of this bottle, something is wrong. It's rotten. So I pulled out the bottle and I opened it up and I had to stick my finger inside of it, but there is a piece of glitter. Is it edible glitter? Am I going to die? Is it safe? I would be so interested to sending this to a food safety testing lab.
I think she probably didn't want to tell anyone about it because she thought it was some kind of secret sauce. Maybe she thought she was like the KFC colonel that has the secret herbs and spices. But at the same time, people need to know what is in this weird looking sauce that doesn't look natural at all. The pink sauce was reportedly produced in Shaw's home kitchen. This raised serious food safety concerns as the sauce was shipped without proper refrigeration, leading to complaints about it smelling rotten.
The hue is just very strange. Some people have received it and it was exploded, like it wasn't packaged correctly.
Oh my God. Look at this!
Furthermore, the sauce was not FDA approved. And the pink sauce lady knows a thing or two about the FDA.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that.
This is a critical oversight for any food product sold commercially. Shaw also faced criticism for her handling of customer complaints, particularly those related to food poisoning.
If you knew I had a problem with it, you could have contacted me and I could have turned around, and I'm not a hateful person. I could have been like, wow, Chef P contacted me.
So you're saying that you contacted me?
No, I'm saying you never contacted me.
Okay, but why would I contact someone who's fabricating something on the internet?
So I pulled out the bottle and I opened it up and I had to stick my finger inside of it, but there is a piece of glitter. Is it edible glitter?
Nothing was fabricated.
To be honest, you're not special. You're not special. Okay? So why should I lose my mind and approach you directly when you're fabricating something on the internet?
This situation was exacerbated by inconsistent labeling on the product, which added to the confusion and potential safety concerns. Another major hurdle was the challenge of scaling up production to meet the overwhelming demand. Shaw struggled with managing supply chain, sourcing ingredients, packaging, and inventory management, all essential components for a sustainable, thriving business. Complicating matters further was her partnership with Dave's Gourmet. Legal battles and financial disputes suggested potential misunderstandings or just mismanagement of business agreements, contributing to her business downfall. So, she was down bad, facing many controversies. The pink sauce lady faced severe financial difficulties. Her public statements revealed a dire financial situation, which she claimed to be surviving on just $20 a day. $20 a day. This was a stark contrast to her initial success and raised questions about her viability of her business model. You know, like knowing what the hell you're doing. And in response, the pink sauce lady initiated a GoFundMe campaign seeking financial assistance to address her disputes with Dave's Gourmet. She accused the company of failing to pay her and lacking transparency in their dealings. However, the campaign struggled to meet its goal, indicating a lack of public support for Shaw in the light of her recent controversies. Probably because of her reputation and how badly she was doing things in the beginning, it was unlikely that Dave's Gourmet was the bad guys in this situation. And this situation even took more of a severe turn when Dave's Gourmet considered filing a defamation lawsuit against Shaw. This was in response to her allegations made in the GoFundMe campaign. The legal considerations marked a significant breakdown in their business relationship, in the financial disputes and contrasting narratives between Shaw and the company, adding layers of nonsense to this issue. In her latest venture, Shaw finally unveiled her blue sauce on TikTok.
All right, y'all. So when I first started pouring, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so dark. But it tastes good, but I didn't really like how it looked. Now, once I started pouring the one that had the lighter color, and oh my gosh, I was like, oh, this is it, right? But at the time, I was formulating a sauce, so I was like, you know, what's range of variation? Or what if somebody wants their sauce darker, but then the other person wants it lighter? Or what if they wanted to customize the entire hue of it? And then that's when I thought about it. Oh my gosh.
This creation, categorized by the bright blue color, is another bold move by Shaw to maintain her presence in the culinary industry, or whatever you want to call it. Despite her enthusiasm, the reaction from the public has been mixed. Social media responses have been ranged from critical to just being humorous, with some people expressing disbelief in the new creation. The viability of the blue sauce as a commercial product is uncertain, as it appears to be received more as a novelty than a serious culinary condiment, just like the pink sauce. She's made too many mistakes for her to think that just because you come with a new sauce that looks weird, believing that she's going to have the same level of success as she had in the first go around with the pink sauce. And the problem is with the pink sauce lady, she was growing too fast and she probably needed more help on how to handle a business properly. And the problem is also she's not the most honest person and comes across as a scammer. But let's talk about the critical lessons that she failed as an entrepreneur. Lack of transparency. Her failure to disclose the ingredients created customer distrust. In the food industry, which is already messed up, but it's important to have transparency. It's the key to consumer confidence. Overlooking food safety. The problem is she was so desperate to make as much money as possible, the production and the shipping of the pink sauce without proper refrigeration raised serious health concerns. Obviously, the pink sauce not being FDA approved was a major oversight. She was being too greedy, trying to make as much money as possible. Compliance with regulatory bodies is crucial for legal and consumer trust. Obviously, with bad customer service and the handling customer complaints, especially those alleging food poisoning, further damage her reputation. Obviously, she had issues scaling and dealing with supply chain issues, had terrible business relationship management skills, with her disputes with Days Gourmet show a lack of understanding managing business partnerships and agreements. The problem is with many scammers, they're not really good financially with money. Shaw's financial woes and the unsuccessful GoFundMe campaign pointed a lack of financial planning and business sustainability. Just because now she has a different color to the sauce does not necessarily mean that she's going to be successful in her business. She's ignoring her business failure. Despite clear evidence of her business downfall, including all the stuff I talked about already, she appears to disregard those problems and continue to operate the business as if her business was successful. A key component for scammers and fake gurus, they will pretend everything is okay. They will not be transparent. They won't be honest. They won't be vulnerable. They will always maintain that they're doing fantastic. Except that one time where she said that she only makes $20 a day. Unrealistic optimism about her career prospects. She maintains a belief that her career was just the beginning and her future in the business was bright despite significant public backlash and evidence to the contrary. And when you refuse to acknowledge mistakes, it's a red flag for business. She seems to deny any wrongdoing on her part, including the mismanagement of her business, her financial issues, and the health risks associated with the product that she was selling. Because of TikTok and social media, she wants to maintain this image of ongoing success and positive development in her business endeavors, ignoring the reality that her situation is going to be really difficult for her to find new business partnerships when people don't trust what you're selling. The problem is with social media that when you become viral, it becomes really difficult to figure out what to do and how to handle yourself. And she seemed like she was making every single mistake because she didn't have people who knew what they were doing in her circle. It seems like she was more interested in being famous than actually producing a product that's actually worth people's time and their money. Would you be buying the blue sauce? And did you guys enjoy the first sauce, the pink sauce? Let me know. Did you buy it? Did you taste it? Put in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.